In the tapestry of time, woven with the threads of conflict and strife, there exists an unspoken truth. Amidst the clamor of war, countless personal sagas and names fade into the muted echoes of history. Yet, within the silent corridors of remembrance, the collective soul of civilization cradles the indelible imprints of forgotten dreams and forsaken memories. From the islands of Valeria, this is the story of Darza and Veldrei. In the heart of Port Aceton, where the sun kissed the cobblestone streets and poverty gnawed at the bones of the Galvestani, a man was born. Darza, a spirited youth with the scent of the sea in his veins, emerged from the shadows of destitution. On the opposite shores of the island, in Barnicia, where opulence painted the halls of noble blood, Veldrei, a Bacrum heiress, defied the shackles of her lineage. In the dance of destiny, their worlds would converge, a tale woven in the fabric of rebellion and passion. In the shadowed recesses of a humble local tavern, Darza toiled away, a denizen of the underbelly seeking refuge in its dimly lit corners. Amidst the clinking of tankards and the hum of muffled conversations, the notorious pirate, Captain Lantera, cast a formidable presence. It was within these walls that fate wove its intricate threads, intertwining Darza's destiny with the tales spun by Lantera, the infamous corsair. A camaraderie, birthed in the crucible of shared laughter and whispered secrets, bound Darza to the legendary pirate captain. This unspoken pact, sealed in the ambience of the tavern, steered Darza from the realm of a tavern dweller to the expansive deck of Lantera's ship. The seas embraced him as a newfound home, and the Jolly Roger unfurled its ominous silhouette, proclaiming Darza's allegiance to the life of piracy. The winds of fate, capricious as the waves, carried Lantera to the gallows, and in that solemn hour, Darza ascended to the helm. A captain now, he sailed the seas, a renegade master of the brine. Inside a newly captured ship, in the shadows of Bode Fortress, amidst the clash of cutlasses and the cries of the noble conquered, Darza laid eyes upon Veldrei, a noble Bacrum, her spirit unyielding even in captivity. Rather than succumb to the threats of violence, she stood defiant, a tempest within the storm. Darza, captivated by her fierce spirit, chose not to break her, but to keep her by his side. Veldrei, forsaking her noble birthright, embraced the life of a pirate. The winds whispered tales of their love, a union between the lowly and the regal. In the secret alcove of Ndamsa Fortress, their love blossomed, and vows were exchanged under the moon's watchful gaze. As the tides of fate swelled, so did Veldrei's belly with the promise of a new life. She chose to stay ashore, guarding their haven, while Darza set sail to plunder the seas. In the shadow of Kadriga Fortress, Darza, with the fury of the tempest, seized the Liberation Front vessel, its riches now spoils for the pirates. The bounty of the seas adorned their ship, and the crew reveled in the plundered treasures. But fate, a relentless pursuer, led Darza's ship into the path of Danamorn and his valiant army.
Should have stayed well away if you know what's good for you. You'll need more men than that to break what storm and sea have made strong.
A battle ensued, fierce as a typhoon, and in the maelstrom of conflict, Darza met his end, the ocean claiming a son of the sea.
Veldrei won't be best pleased.
Back in Damsa Fortress, the serenity that once adorned Veldrei shattered like glass. Tears fell like rain as the news of Darza's demise reached her ears. A widow now, she vowed vengeance against the hand that wielded the blade of fate. Dana Morn, with destiny as his compass, found Veldrei in the fortress. At the entrance to the place, where the air was thick with the echoes of the past, they clashed.
You're the ones who killed Darza, aren't you? He may not have been much of a man, but he was my man.
We've come for Sistina. Return her to us and I guarantee your safety.
A likely tale. But Darza took no fool for his wife. You'll not have her back as easy as that. This one's for the boss, boys. Bring me their scalps! You're made of sterner stuff than you seem. Poor Darza never had a chance. But I'm not bested yet. I'll have my revenge. For Darza, and for the child I carry.
But in the face of Veldrei's impending motherhood and unwavering resolve, Danum spared her and the unborn child, watching as she fled into the shadows, her footsteps fading into the night.
I can't go on. Forgive me, Darza.
Enough! The battle is over. End this!
What?
We did not come to fight you. Free Sistina and our quarrel is past. End this now. For your child, if not yourself.
End it. As you ended Darza, boy. Peddle your pity elsewhere. I'm not sunk so low.
I did no wrong in killing your husband. It was his life or our own. I tell you, you are not our enemy, save you make yourself so. Please, sheath your blade. Withdraw your men. We will not pursue you.
I'll not forget this kindness, nor what you have taken from me.
And thus, the Ballad of Darza and Veldrei, a tale of love and loss, rebellion and revenge, became whispers on the salty winds, carried across the waves of Valeria, where the seas cradle the stories of those who dared to defy their fates.